There's another experience that I want to share that I had also not so long ago, and that was a kind of when people kind of die, or near death experience, why they call it near death, because they return back to their body after death experience. Yeah. Of course, when you are dead, your body, yeah, then you can not share it with the people here, yeah, except when you come back, reborn in another body, and when you can remember, then you can share it, yes. And then it depends in which timeline you are in, yeah. So so anyway, that other experience, yeah, that was I had a kind of the that other experience that I had was a kind of near death experience. Not that I had a near death experience, but you don't need to have that to experience other realms, yeah. But I saw I was suddenly somewhere in a kind of and most experiences, like I said, happens during the night sleep, yeah. So I was somewhere in an inside somewhere. I didn't have sensation of a body. I was somewhere inside, uh, purple, violet kind of look to it, and then the right side was a kind of this side was a kind of a hole kind of way in black. I don't know, it's a little bit of a strange. It's like a portal in kind of way to see it in that sense. So I saw it, and of course I was not like doing like this and going through the portal. No, it was my consciousness was going at it and going through it, yeah. And it was a kind of, again, blackness, yes. And it was not a sensation of a tunnel, yeah, like most people say with a near death experience. So it was a tunnel that I was in. Now I cannot recall a tunnel. It was just blackness, and then in the far distance, I was not in panic or something like that. But I saw in the far distance a kind of it. There is I'm a comedian as well in kind of way. That's why, but it's very serious. Yeah? So there is a church here nearby, yeah, and some at the wall you have the windows, yeah, and then at the windows you have some from stone, also some symbolic structures made, and one of them was a kind of like this, a circle, yeah, and kind of this structure, this one here, yes, like a three spiral symbol, yeah, and a circle, and it reminded me of that experience that I had. Now it's the first time that I know of course, that I have experienced it. So it in the far distance it was coming. Sometimes I was reading because I don't document everything on paper after my experience. Sometimes yes, but mostly not. It's just depending on my memory. Yeah? And I can recall still a lot of my experiences. Anyway, I saw that light coming to me. It was pure white. That I do know. The spiral was not like this in a straight line. Yes, yeah. So it was like this. Yes, like I don't know. The only thing that I can't recall if it was 3 or 4. It was spinning. Yeah, it was 3 or 4. I believe it was. I can't recall it. I don't know for sure, but I think maybe 3. It's a feeling that I have. Yeah, maybe 3. And it was with this. at this side, at the left side, yes, where I was looking at, yeah, this, yes, and it was spinning at the left, as far as I recall, at the it was in the far distance. It was just like these near-death experiences say, but they have a sensation of in a tunnel. Now, for me, my experience was just blackness, and so far as I know, I don't see any tunnel or depth of a tunnel, yeah. But I saw that the light coming. I was not moving towards it. It was, like I said, in space it's difficult to say when you go, you have no sensation of moving. It's like you move, but for you it's like space is moving, yeah. To say it in this way, when you go towards a planet, it's like the planet is coming to you in that kind of sensation. Now that light was a kind of similar way, and spinning, I think at the left, it was bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, because first was just a point of light, you know, and the same what the people experience, yeah, and then it comes towards me, then it becomes bigger and bigger, and then I saw it, then it kind of this way, that's this, yeah, and spinning at the left, going towards me, and my heart was boom, 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 faster and faster, because I was afraid that I will go through it, and maybe what will happen, I don't know. It was just the feeling that I had that I had, because do not forget, I am not, my body is not dead, yeah. At that moment I was out of it, I was not dead. So it could be that what I felt was from my heart, yeah. But you have also a kind of body, as I say, spiritual body, but you have people call it always a light body, and but you have also physical body, but that's in another realm, yeah. It's not your body here, it's another physical one, yeah, and like a copy of your body here. And anyway, my heart was pumping until, of course, that the light, I think the light was coming, yes, spinning, 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 and then my heart goes faster and faster and faster and faster. Then it stopped. Yes, it was, and then it stopped, and it goes like this at the same speed, but then back again. That's very interesting. That's very interesting, and I cannot say if it is a rare experience in that sense, in that way, how it happens, or people have experienced it also, that the light goes back, or you go away from that light, yeah. But like I said, it was spinning towards me in the left, as I recall it, in the left direction, movement. And then it goes back, then it stops and it goes back again, but then in the opposite direction that it was spinning. But this, as far as I know, the bow did not change. Yes, it was like spinning like this, stop it, and then it goes back. Very interesting experience. But that was the light, probably, that people experience with a near-death experience, or when you actually die, and then you having that experience, you go out of the system and you go into another system, yeah. Or it could be it's very interesting as well, it could be in a recycle system where you go through it and right away you get back born here right away. So I don't know, I cannot see, I cannot see, yep. I'm dying. Like I said, I'm a fucking comedian. But that's what I want to say, yes. Now these experiences, it's not for say that I have it for 10 years now, yeah. It's not so long ago that I have these experiences. But I wanted to reshare it. So don't look like me, like this. I don't know anything more than that. I cannot give answers. I just can give my insights, my own feeling. Yes, for example, if you go through that light, where you will end up, I don't know. I have no idea. It's just possibilities. Yes, like theories. Yeah, what will happen? Yeah, but the experience did happen. People who have near that experience, that they come back, it could be through a disease or an accident or whatever. So it's all real. It's not a fantasy. Anyway, but I wanted to share this, and the people of the I have already made a video. Not a video. I think it was a message on Facebook. Facebook, yeah. And I want to. It's like an invitation that I ask to the right people at high places, yeah, the good people, okay, to invite me to their facility or whatever, and it's just to, they know me probably better than I know myself, so why I'm asking it, yeah. But I want to come back, yes, and I want to do something with my life in a kind of, in that sense, in that way. Yes, because that's the whole point of it. It's not for myself only, it's for this world as well, yeah. It's time that I follow my purpose, yeah. My actual purpose, and no more kind of um, how they say this, is a kind of cover, you know. It's like you wear a mask, unaware, yeah, that you have another life. That is even more important, yeah. So, but I ask them invite me back, because I know that maybe some information they don't know, but it's for the good people that this message is to the good. They say idiot. I see it already happen. I come there. It will be through when I go to sleep. Then they kidnap me, for example, in not like that, but in an invitation, yeah, in kind of way, or it will be in an astral way, to say it in this way, in any way, or every way, to come on my way. Cheers. How can people be serious? What I say, doing this stupid idiot. And that's something very interesting also. Why people can ask me, why are you the only one with that kind of experiences or rare experiences? Why you? Why you? Why is a fact and fact? Yeah, for me is without the ego. Yeah. To say to myself, look, I am this. No, it's a factual situation. That's what I mean about the experiences, who I am, and my previous experiences, previous lives, good, bad, whatever. The most important thing is who I am now. It's like in this life, I was not always a perfect. Yeah, I've also done situations that I'm not happy about, of course. But you are not the same person now than back then. That's what I mean. You are not the same person in your previous life. Even when you recall your previous life, you are not the same awareness. Yes, because now you are maybe more adulthood, more aware in some way. It doesn't mean that you need to recall your previous life. Maybe you do, in a kind of sense, yeah. Anyway, so but I want to share this. It's already far too long. Yes, again, nobody gonna watch this out. I hope the people in these high places, people, human beings, yeah, who are in these circles of that knowledge, and you know, it's just something that I want to get an invitation. Yeah, I want to grow also my abilities, this and that. You know, maybe they can help to teach certain situations, to understand certain situations, and to be part of something bigger than than myself. Yeah. So but not against something, in a kind of negative way. You know, first of all, I want to help the world to be part of that. Yeah, to help societies and this and that in a positive way. Yeah, not only for one group. Yeah, this is very silly. Yeah, then I am on the wrong place. Yeah, when I asking this. Anyway, so